My name is Brittany and I'm the Dorky Yarn Lady. So today's video is going to be talking a little bit about 2024 and my goals for 2025 and some things I know I need to change to make 2025 a little bit of a better year. So 2024, the beginning of the year, bought a house with my fiance, moved in together, and that has been an interesting experience. And now we're moved in, we're more comfortable. I know I need to go through my craft room still and try to reorganize, but that's going to be a long process. Let's see here. I've gone through a few different jobs, had a few different job changes for various reasons, and that's been a bit stressful. During the summer, I started doing markets, and doing markets is both great but very stressful. Trying to make sure I have everything together. I had to make a list of things I know I need for the market, for each market. Just the packing up of everything, putting it in the car, then going to the market and not even know if I'm for sure going to make money. That's the most stressful part, is not knowing if I'm going to make money or not. Having to make sure that things are reasonably priced, because I'm in Portland, Oregon, and yes, people are are more willing to spend a little bit more money on things. Most people can't or don't, and so I have to keep my prices within reason. Like, not Walmart prices, but I can't charge $30-$40 for a bag and hope for it to sell. And it depends on what area the market is at. I've done a market, it spent $35 and made $15. I spent over $300 for 4 days of a market. I did it the weekend before Thanksgiving and the weekend before Christmas. The weekend of Thanksgiving, I barely made anything. I didn't make my booth fee back. The weekend before Christmas, I made over $200, but that's because people were shopping for Christmas. And so there's a lot to doing markets. And if I want to do markets more in the future, I have a lot of changes I know I need to do. But first change I know I need to do for my table, I need to get a solid color tablecloth. I went into it thinking, oh, it's okay, it's cute, it's colorful, but people can't see my colorful items very well. So first thing I need to change is my tablecloth. So second thing I need to change is I need to add a little bit more height on my table. That's something that's going to have to come later after I'm making a little bit more money. I know whatever money I'm making, I'm investing back into the market stuff in my little business. I have a clothing rack, and I need to be more consistent on what's on the clothing rack and what time of year. I was trying to sell crop tops in wintertime, and cropped tees are okay, but the crop tops with the cups, I know I need to save for summertime. People are looking at them more during summertime. Maybe shrugs and sleeves would be something I could sell more of. That's just the things that are on my mind. The items I know I could try to sell, and what time of year to try to sell them. Pricing. So with pricing, I know I kind of went over that, but I need to try to make sure I price things reasonably and that I'm going to make money off my items instead of not making money. I have a hard time with that. I know, it's everybody struggles with how to price things, and it's just something that has to be adjusted here and there. I need to have better price tags. So at every market I would have handwritten price tags, signs, and my handwriting is not that great. So I know that if I had a sign that said that had the price list, that would probably do a little bit better, and have more than one. So we have on this side of the table, where I have my hats and things like that, have the price list there, and then on this side the price list of jewelry and things like that. I'm gonna have to, one of the first things I'm going to do for 2025 is not only change the tablecloth, but change the hangers on my clothing rack, because I have mishmash hangers, and I feel like if I have more solid colored hangers, people would look more. And I need to find a consistency with my markets. I need to find out, instead of trying to do little things like plushies and jewelry and this and that, and just try to sell whatever I think could try to sell, I need to have a more themed thing. Not themed. Categories? I don't know. Basically, instead of trying to throw everything I can out there, make it be more clothing and accessories, because I don't want to do plushies. Plushies do kind of well, and I kind of just brain farted there. So let's move on from markets. So 2024, what else happened was I got engaged the day after Thanksgiving. I got engaged. Pink sapphire. Really pretty. This year. I have health issues I'm trying to take care of, and I'm still trying to take care of those. I'm having some family issues that I'm not going to talk about because it's really personal. So I'm having some family issues. And then, I'm making this the weekend after Christmas. And so it's been a long year, and I can't wait for it to be over and for 2025 to start. And I hope that 2025 is better. Goals for 2025. So I know I said that I would make a video for a crop top pattern and put it on my YouTube. And I think it's a good idea to make patterns and put it on YouTube. It just takes a lot of time. A lot more time than I thought it would, for sure. Yeah. I was trying to use a camera to make videos on and to edit, but I was having so many problems with the camera, with the battery just not keeping charge, and I was having a lot of problems with the camera, battery especially, keeping charge, and then I would forget, did I say this, did I say that? My ADHD brain would just switch in the middle of whatever I was doing, and the editing of videos takes so much longer than I thought it would. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just film everything on my phone in smaller parts of what I was trying to do, and edit it all on the editor on my phone and then upload it that way, and try to get a better camera with a better battery in the future. Because that little SD card that I had for the camera, I put it down in one place and I lost it. So try to get a better camera in the future and be able to keep track of my stuff a lot better, but also get a camera with a better battery, because literally that one was dying every 10-15 minutes, and try to charge it up all the way, and then it would only last 10-15 minutes. And I'm like, I need a longer battery than that. So 2025 goals is to 2025 goals is to make more patterns. So I am currently cat sitting for a friend, and he requires a lot of attention. So I'm sorry, but hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm currently cat sitting for a friend because he was moving. And so anyways, 2025 goals. I have some written patterns that I would like to make into videos. Make that like a once in a while thing, because if I try to do too much of a schedule thing, be like, okay, once a week I'm going to do this, it just never happens. I have to do it kind of on my own time and on my own term, and it's a little bit of a struggle. So if I'd be like, okay, I want this to happen but not make it time oriented, I'll more than likely get it done. So patterns, maybe have a theme, or instead of just random rambly talking to the video, be like, hey, I made this, and talk about it kind of thing. Or I bought yarn, I want to talk about that. Make it more themed rather than just random willy-nilly kind of stuff, So yes, that's one of my 2025 goals. Another goal that I have, and I know I've had this goal for a while, but it's something I'm going to try to focus a little bit more on, is I want to make plus size clothing for people and make patterns for it and release those patterns and actually talk about pattern releases, because I've made a few things, some clothing, some just like random things. Like I have this idea, I want to get it out, and I write it into a little pattern kind of thing. I want to actually talk about patterns that are released. In the video description, I will put a link to the current patterns that I have on my website, because I have a website now. I need to talk about it more because I need to get more traffic to it, but I don't. I know I need to. So in the description, I will have the link to all the patterns that I have up on my website. And I need to talk about website stuff a little bit more, because how else am I going to get traffic to my website if I don't talk about it? I'm currently having an end of year sale, 60% off of things. And so, yeah. So I'll put a link to my website and patterns down in the description below. I also, a goal I need to do, instead of just trying to willy-nilly everything, try to have like a structured idea of what I want to talk about in videos. Otherwise, it's just going to be long and rambly and nobody's going to want to watch that. So, yeah. That's another goal I have for next year. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I really want to talk about. So I do appreciate you watching my video. Take care. Bye.